Doing good.
Great, the churches are here.
This is garden area under construction.
This is where I stepped on something and broke it. Right. We don't know if it made it come back.
Corral that we made out of fallen sycamore logs. Eventually we'll have this tapped out and we'll be growing shiitake mushrooms in the logs here. You'll notice that the soil that I've stacked on the top of it, we've got a whole bunch of this, there you see it, with its mycelium on it already, a whole bunch of this wood material underneath the soil, and I planted clover all over the surface. So the clover will...
Still gonna get grass, you know you are.
Yeah. The clover will grow, it'll put down its roots, it'll fix nitrogen, nitrogen will be supplied to the decomposing wood underneath.
We have a hard time getting clover to grow, it's like it just doesn't want to grow here. Might start,
in the meantime, we got this area on the inside.
Crazy person.
Which, was underneath the sycamore tree for the longest time. I still have to come through here and break up these clods, dig it one more time. We're double digging this area, so this is actually going to be a double dug bed, and we will fill this up with rice this year. And then
there you are.
As we build soil here, I'll take more out of this area until we develop it.
Sorry about the wind.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Take more soil out of here until we have created a pond. We'll go ahead and give it a clay liner and a pump over here on this side so we can pump the water out when we need to. And we'll use that for irrigation.
Probably just overflow.
Put the fish in here, the fish poo will
fishy poo. Sounds fishy to me. Go this way.
And right here, blocked by your truck, this is our blue roast here.
Why is it inside the pond?
Because I wanted it here, and I didn't have the
It's in there somewhere. It's one of those twigs down there. It's where it is. You pointed at something.
I didn't have the location quite figured out whenever I planted it.
He's always thinking, I want to add more plants. No, years ago, he started out with a few plants he just was serious about, and then you always watch YouTube and people talk about eating this and eating that. And
knuckle of wood sticking up here, and growing all around it is this.
You're gonna use something.
This little plant here.
Mint? Was that
That's
mint?
peppermint, yeah.
Mint and hembit.
There's more peppermint there. There's hembit.
Sorry, how much up do you?
Cutting it out. I'll leave the hembit because the bees like it. But there's peppermint right there.
Oh yeah.
Peppermint right there. Yeah.
Clover's
growing all the way around. We got a little island of peppermint in my fingers now. Smell like peppermint. They smell really nice.
So how late is Num High open?
Until 8.
I'm gonna die of starvation before then.
So over here, we got a little wood chip walkway. So this is
we have to step over.
The way it's going to look whenever it's done. So part of this is actually, finished area. Wood chip walkway, and here on this side, next to the banks of the future pond, is these are a June-bearing strawberry. They're growing here. I've got clover seeded in here. It just hasn't sprouted yet. Oh, maybe, yeah, there's some right there. It's already sprouted. There's some there. A little bit here and here. It's already sprouted. Of course, there's a little bit more from over there. So I've got clover growing here too. So that's our fertilizer. Our fertilizer, and of course the strawberries. Get a little bit of that pelletized gypsum that I dropped down whenever I mixed up the fertilizer mix. Got a video on that coming out soon, so hopefully people will be able to see that and see how we go about making fertilizer without getting out the bag of 10-10-10.
I'm gonna go with worm poop.
You're correct. Over here on this side, of course, nestled in between clumps of redbud trees, we have more clover that I've planted, and that's planted around this, which is our important species here. Lost a couple leaves during that cold snap, but it's doing fine. This is a currant, King Edward VII currant. It's a blue currant, so it makes blueberries.
That's like King George.
But it's not a blueberry. So there's a currant plant. I got another one right here, and then there's another one.
Wait, there's more.
Right here. All 10 leaves off of it.
Okay.
It's bouncing back nice from that cold snap. So there we go.
That's good.
Now this fellow right here.
There might be another cold snap, by the way.
This fellow right here
with
a little bit of green showing, so we know this one is alive. This is called Shinandra Sinensis.
Why is it so close to the redbud?
Well, it's going to climb up the redbud. This is a vine.
Oh.
It's a vine. It's not an incredibly vigorous and strong vine like a kiwi, so it's not going to damage the redbud tree.
Yeah, the red bud trees had problems with that wild grape, whatever it was.
Like a grape or a kiwi will. So it'll just climb up. And I'm actually thinking about taking this trunk out. I don't like the way it crosses over here.
It's fine.
I don't know.
It's part of the shape.
Hi. Doing good. Hey, isn't that where we got married?
Yeah, but we didn't have an arbor.
We didn't have the arbor.
Everybody sort of came out and stood around. We didn't have chairs.
All right, so Shinandra Sinensis. It's a very...
They're talking about getting married in our grape arbor.
Okay, so this
you weren't watching.
This is the Eastern Prince variety, which is semi-self-fertile, sometimes, not always.
So it might make fruit?
It might or it might not. If it doesn't, then we'll just need to get another one or clone this one, and then it'll have some cross-pollination going on. Well, I probably want to get another one rather than clone it. But the Shinandra Sinensis is also called the 5-flavor fruit. Makes little berries about the size of the tip of my little finger there. You see the tip of my little finger. About that size, 6, maybe 7 millimeters. About smaller than grapes in any case. It's more of a multivitamin than a regular
one of those
fresh
twins is
eating
what
fruit.
he's pointing at.
So this right here.
Okay, sure.
Shinandra Sinensis.
Hard to tell this time of year.
Shinandra.
We'll be doing updates on a regular basis.
SCHISANDRA Sinensis. Or I believe actually they spell it CHINE. They spell it Chinensis and says Sinensis. Same plant, same difference. Otherwise known as Chinese magnolia vine.
Oh, okay.
All right, I left most of the daffodils because they're pretty and they're here.
My mom was like, "Can we have any more yellow?" Because when we moved here, the house is yellow, yellow flowers, yellow everything.
Now this thing that's just budding out, this is a cherry tree.
Looks like it got trimmed.
Yeah, at the nursery. I didn't do it. This
Should be bushy, right?
Got this one from eventually. Got this one from One Green World.
Yeah.
Really good nursery. So far, no problems with anything.
Message from 819.